Okay, so before we get started, I'll go ahead and give off some updates. First big one being that the Liftoff died, which I may have said that in my last video, but I don't know. So yeah, first big update, the Liftoff died, and I replaced it with the Bissell Healthy Home. I've only used it once so far, and seems to be a pretty nice vacuum. One thing I cannot stand about it is the weight. I mean, I can barely lift this thing off the ground. That's the one thing I do not like about it. But other than that, it seems to be a pretty nice vacuum. And second, some of my machines are at my grandparents', which occasionally I'll be swapping machines out, but right now the ones that are at my grandparents' are the Bissell Cleanview Power Track, the EuroPro, the Blue Sanitaire, the Cleanview Helix, and the Power Force Turbo. Those are the ones that are at my grandparents'. The rest of them are here. So I just wanted to get those two things out of the way first. But yeah, this is the Bissell Healthy Home. This came out in, I believe, 2005 or 2006, and then got discontinued in 2009 and replaced with the heavy duty. I want to say. So it's got the normal 7 height adjustments that every other Bissell has. Keep it on third setting. You've got your pre-motor filter down here, HEPA filter on the side. Then it's multi-cyclonic. I think it's got like 9 cyclones, maybe. I don't know. Yeah, I think it's got 9 cyclones. This handle feels big. And then you've got the HEPA filter on the side. These filters were all replaced. This thing has some gigantic wheels too. Like, these are bigger than the Liftoff. Like, these are just crazy. Got a headlight, white cleaning path. This has a Bissell heavy duty brush roll in it, which the Bissell heavy duty, I used to have one a long time ago. Then the brush roll split in half, and we used it to clean a church, and then the brush roll split in half, and instead of buying a new brush roll, my dad decided to replace it with a Shark rotator. But anyway, yeah, the Bissell heavy duty was the exact same vacuum as this. It was just a different color, with blue with green accents. Although, I don't know if the Bissell heavy duty had microband and airtight HEPA and all that. I'm sure it did, and they just didn't advertise it, because it was the exact same vacuum as this. Then around that same time, there was also another Healthy Home that came out. It was basically the same thing, but it was a downsized version. The handle and the dust cup were both smaller, so was the headlight. So yeah, the design of it was a little bit different. You've also got your fingertip controls up here. This is for main power to the machine. This is for brush roll on and off. And the attachments that can't come with it other than the turbo brush, which would go right here. The attachments are this telescopic wand. You twist this piece and then the wand extends. You've also got this crevice tool, which I kind of like because of this end right here. You got a long crevice tool. Then on the back you've got this dusting brush. Now I know the later models had a piece that would slide off and then it would be an upholstery tool, but this is one of the earlier ones. And the hose is really long too. I really like that. But you gotta go through a bunch of stuff to get the hose off. It's longer than any other Bissell I've seen, but I think May even be longer than the Dysons, but I don't know. Whoops. This is like the 4th time I've done that today. Hold on. And the story behind this is I went to the vacuum store about a year ago and had this put on hold for me because it needed a new switch. Well, then Will talked to the owner of the shop and somehow he got him to give it to him. And so, replace the switch, replace the circuit board too, because every time you would lean it back and turn the brush roll on, it would do this weird thing where the brush roll would turn on and then straight back off, and then wouldn't turn back on again unless you shut off the whole machine. And I thought it was just toast because the DC-25 did the same thing, and putting a new power head on it made it worse. But nope, it was fixed. So yeah, here we go. That suction, that's the brush roller. Forgot to add, there's a little suction diverter here. I don't know if you can see it, but if you take the hose out, yeah, it comes up. Then when you put it back in, it goes back down. And this rock hasn't been vacuumed in, I think, about a week. And that's why I got up. You know, there's not a lot of activity in here anyway, so I didn't really expect that much. But, yeah, so that was the Bissell Healthy Home. And if you guys have any requests, just let me know and I'll try to do them, because I do have a lot of free time now. So if you have any requests, just hit me up. Can't be with the Bissell Liftoff Revolution Turbo anymore because that's dead now. But other than that, if you guys have any requests, just hit me up. But yeah, so that was the Bissell Healthy Home. I hope you guys enjoyed.